Hi, welcome to Adult Book Talks, presented by the Grandview Heights Public Library. We do these every Wednesday. My name is Lloyd. I'm the page and volunteer supervisor here at the library, and today I'm going to discuss three recent releases with you that I really enjoyed. First one I have is Secret Santa by Andrew Shaffer. Essentially, this book is, in a nutshell, The Office meets The Shining. Kind of what first attracted me to this book was the cover. I love, this style from 1980s horror books, and I just, the red eyes right there kind of makes it mysterious, like, ooh, as they say in the movie Seven, what's in the box? But anyway, this book is about Lucy, who is currently unemployed, but she is between publishing houses. She's trying to be a publishing editor, and she goes to a small but prestigious publishing house, and it's right around Christmas time, and the publishing house is about to go bankrupt, and the son of the owner takes over, and he's like, and this takes place, in the mid 80s. So he's like, if you can find me the next, Stephen King or Anne Rice, then, you can write your ticket at the publishing house here. And so, of course, over the holidays, she goes through and she tries to search for that next one. But as she's going through what they refer to as the slush pile, which are admissions from writers, there's a secret. She gets spooked in the basement as she goes through them, and something kind of spooks her. But then later on, they have the office Christmas party, and even though she joined the publishing house a little late in the season, there's a gift for her at the Secret Santa exchange, which is kind of odd. And so she opens it, and don't want to give too much away, but then things begin to go Lucy's way. But other things don't seem to be working out for her coworkers, and she learns that there's a price to pay for every gift, and she has to work with one of her former writers. And it's really good. It's a throwback to 1980s horror, but I really enjoyed it. It's an excellent period piece. So, my next book is actually a graphic novel. As you guys know, I'm a big graphic novel fan here. It is Shang-Chi, Earth's Mightiest Martial Artist. This is actually an anthology of a number of comics that he has appeared in. Specifically, it collects stuff from Heroes for Hire from the late 90s, the Shadowland miniseries, and his run in Secret Avengers. I love this character. I think it's great. He's a throwback to, when in the 1970s, when all the kung fu and other martial art films were coming out of China and Japan, and he's just a great character. I love him. We did a presentation here about him earlier this year. The new movie actually comes out Labor Day weekend in theaters, so go check it out if you can. But the thing I love about these anthologies with graphic novels, especially on characters I love, is you really get to see the growth of a character, kind of their timeline. You get a variety of writers who have written him, also artists, and a variety of other characters, whether Shang-Chi is playing a supporting character in the story or he's the main character, and others are playing supporting characters. Easily my favorite in this is the Secret Avengers story arc in this, written by Warren Ellis, and it's just great. They begin to uncover more about his backstory that we never knew before, so love it. My last pick for this week is actually Star Wars Thrawn Ascendancy, Chaos Rising. Yeah, that's a big title. Really, you can just call in and say, hey, I'm looking for Thrawn Chaos Rising. So this is written by Timothy Zahn. He is best known for reviving Star Wars in the early 90s with his book Heir to the Empire. And in that first book from the 90s, he created our title character, Thrawn. Since Disney has bought Star Wars, a lot of those novels from like the 90s and early 2000s are no longer considered canon. So Disney, anytime you see on the back or inside of the book, yeah, right there, the Disney logo, they are now canon. the previous Star Wars novels from the 90s and 2000s are now considered legend because fans didn't want them going away. But what's great about this is Timothy Zahn never tries, even though the previous books are no longer canon, in all his books that he continues to write for Star Wars, he never tries to repeat himself, tries to even give shout outs to the stuff from the Legends period in his books while fitting it into current canon, which I just think is great. It really helps Disney expand the brand. It really helps the brand grow. Fans are happy because it's the stuff we love. It's there, and it gives a deeper history to it. The thing that I love most about this book is Thrawn is the villain you love. He's a villain, but yet people love him, and which makes him fascinating as a character. And we finally, even though we've known some of his backstory, it's hinted at, this is the first book in a trilogy that really gives us his full backstory before coming into the service of the Empire, when we first meet him. So this is great. We get to explore not only him as a character, but he's a member of the Chiss race, and so we get to explore who they are as aliens, their culture, their society structure, how they also explored space, which just to me is fascinating. And if you really like this, there is, I think I have it, yep. Here's the next sequel to it right there. And this one, it's hard to read, is The Greater Good. And I'm reading that right now, and the third book comes out this November. So, highly recommend you guys pick up all those books, whether, whatever kind of fan you are. Anyway, there are links to these books here below, and also, should you want any personal recommendations, we have those things available in our website, as well as you can call in and talk with a librarian and, say, hey, caught this video, I'm interested in these books, and we'll steer you in the right direction. Thanks for tuning in. Please join us every Wednesday here for more videos like this from our staff. Thank you and have a good day.